I've no invaders from beyond! Will you show yourself? Blimey, what's that? Right for you, three Dr. Quartermass!
Poise me, I must run.
Oh. No problem.
Hiya, Ivan. How's tricks? I hear the Revelade supplies were blown to
Da, is possible small mud man called Terry Squire is finding out about the plot. Maybe he's telling someone. Who is knowing? Be finding him, and then be making sure no one else does. Ever.
You got it, Ivan. Or Boris. It's one of those, right?
You are not being funny. Why you must be saying hurtful things? Go and finding Terry Squire near canal. Then returning and apologize.
Be another one of those stupid gang wars, yeah? Terry Squire's been wandering around north of the canal all day. He's just begging for it, if you ask me.
Mind how you go.
Revelades is something calls that to do in BC. Far out.
Did Drax put you up to this? Hang in there!
The Soviets are after us! Sure, Terry! We've been ratted out! Head for the hills!
I am choosing live!
Let's have a conscience. Yeah, what on is it, the old bill?
What's all this then? What's going on?
What's that? What's that?
Yes.
Give it up!
What's going on?
It's Charlie Watts!
Yes? Ah! Don't take the green ones!
give me something to do, will ya?
Tired of bird watching already, are you? At the moment, our most pressing need is to persuade the young humans to stop taking Revelade.
What? I thought we destroyed all supplies of Revelade.
Well, we did, but this seems to be a supply and demand problem. We've cut the supply side of the equation, you see, but we haven't yet dealt with the demand.
I was told there'd be no math.
It's quite simple. If the humans want that foul stuff badly enough, they'll find a way to get or make more. The main aim of this operation is to future-proof the substance-happy population here. The last thing we need is more Revelade addicts.
Get 'em high on life, huh? Sounds good. How do we do it?
I've been pondering how best to manipulate the adolescent humans' burgeoning counterculture to our advantage. Fashion? Too abstract. Books and magazines? Hefner's already covered that side of the street. Then it hit me. Radio! This pirate radio fad correlates with similar phenomena, such as teen rebellion and folk music guitarists. According to my calculations, this is the perfect way to reach out to the kids.
Hey, wait a second. This is one of those disguise missions, isn't it? Isn't it?
Not quite. I just need you to dress up and blend in.
For crying out loud, Pox, the name of the game is destroy all humans, not play some stupid record and keep the kids off drugs.
Do you think perhaps you might be able to focus on this briefing for, the next 30 seconds? Concentrate!
If you say so. So how do I use pirate radio?
Simply slip into the pirate radio station and broadcast this LP I've prepared. If my assumptions are correct, it will incite them to spontaneously create a happening. It's quite convincing. I even used their lingo.
LP, huh? Sounds groovy. Okay, Daddy-O, I'll spin your platter. Where's the pirate radio station?
I'm afraid you'll have to locate it yourself. The signal is bouncing off all these metal structures. I can't triangulate it accurately. You might try mind scanning the local inhabitants.
Right on. Leave it to me, Poxy. Persuasion's my specialty.
Don't I know it? Good luck, Crypto. And remember, I'm counting on you.
All right, run! I say, who's there?
I want to meet the pirate DJ. Roger said he hides out in the side streets, south of the bridge.
Looks like we've attracted ire of the local constabulary. Discretion is the better part of valor, Victor. Let's not make it
Attention, Gareth Streets. This is your Pirate King speaking. I'm commanding you to listen to me. Yes, that's right, you dull assholes, cleaning tents, oily rockers. Your benevolent masters order you to party.
Take deep breaths now,
Compliance is mandatory and disobedience means death. Just kidding. Some people say I've all the charm of a communist dictator. I like to think I'm more of a fashion Nazi. Friends of the revolution, fingers out, prick up your ears and listen. I'm back bucking in the forbidden Albion Airways, freebooting the shortwave seas, trespassing the rigs, news once more. Yes, the pirate is back, and there'll be no more looking back. That's right, I'm bringing the late start to party with Noel Bailey on the clock squad, bringing you the latest news. Speaking of more from you, Adam and Eve, your fingers have found the sleeper here the decade. Twist and shout, no one nearing fairy folk motion. This soft rock, knee trembling, mind melting, it's in your face and down the throat. Make you crack your weakness. Yeah, you heard right, the train out of this cat, take down the great city, the terrible way. He's a vigilant, pure stardust, straight from the velvet gold line, baby. That's just the subject. You just hear it. Thank you.
The broadcast is complete, but now you need to hustle over to the happening. So, an invader's work is never done.
I say, come out and present yourself.
Out with it! Yes.
Soho to shop for the clothes, Canal Side to show them off. Why can't we just have the happenings in Soho? So much simpler.
This looks like the place. Now get in there and start persuading those teens.
Excuse me. Yo, listen up. Brothers and sisters, I gotta tell you, the doors of my consciousness have been flung wide open. I mean, it's all happening, you know? Anyway, suddenly I'm wondering, what are we here for?
That's easy. We're here to change the world, man.
Well, yeah, obviously, but how? How do we change the world?
Well, you know, by dressing and acting different like. And, you know, breaking social mores and stuff.
Look at yourself. Strung out, smelly, dressed like you fell through a homeless shelter window.
Oi! Speak for yourself. My clothes make a statement about who I am in society.
But at what price, man? How can you say your minds are free when you're still slaves to Revelade?
But Revelade has liberated our souls. Besides, we can quit any time we want to.
What it's done is rot your brain stems. Your benevolent alien overlords command you. Rejoice and obey.
What's he like? What's he on about?
Look, what kind of parlor tricks I gotta pull to get you stoners to do my bidding?
Bloody hell, mate, you're higher than I am. I'll have whatever you're on.
Forget the clothes and the hair. They're just trappings. They're not the real you. The real you transcends fashion.
What are you saying? I suppose we should all get crew cuts to go to work for the man then. Is that it?
No. Rebel against the man in your minds. Take the system apart from inside. You dig? Change your clothes, your hair, your faces. Infiltrate the square system. Outperform him, out-earn him, and overthrow his status quo.
And make tons of cash in the bargain. Wow! Fight consumerism with more consumerism. I think you're onto something. Revelade is a nowhere scene. I'm off to apply for a job at the stock exchange. Who's with me?
Will you show yourself?
What's going on?
I have places to be.
Who's that there?
Do you know who my husband is?
You are very much mistaken, kids. Little green Americans.
Oi! Tim?
Is it the old Bill?
Call the army!
We got the quartermass!
I know you lot. No respect.
They are in our very midst!
Back here!
Good to see you, brother.
Modernism is so 19th century. Pop art is where it's at, am I right?
Push off, oldie. The canal-side mod mob is invitation only.
But, it's about your leader's Lambretta. He parked it,
Go whinge to Lionel about it. He's right over there, surrounded by all the flopsies. Now piss off.
Like, what's the buzz, man?
Not much, man. Feeling a little groovy.
Far out, baby. But you know
Oh, man.
What are you on about?
Would you know it?
What's the buzz?
So what's been happening in the scene?
Not much. Otis Redding is still cool. Sky's still trendy, and our suits are still good for another week.
I hear there's a new cult in town. Something about a guy called Arcvoodle.
So?
So he's the hippest thing to hit Canal Side since Eric Clapton, man. Get with it.
Oh, yeah? Well, if he's so great, ask him why spats never came back into style.
Arcvoodle has got the biggest soul collection you could ever lay your eyes on.
Has he got stacks in Tamla Motown?
Yeah, sure, why not? In fact, he's got stuff you ain't never even heard of.
I dunno. Not even the largest record stores have that kind of stuff. You sure you heard right?
How else would I know what the all-time coolest Motown is? I bet it's so cool you've never even heard of it.
Oh, yeah? So tell us, what does Arcvoodle listen to?